Hello guys, welcome back to another section on Village Square Talk. We continue to talk about the issues they don't want to talk about. Thank you for your continued support. Believe it, it goes a long way in helping us bring more topics and videos to you. I have a quick one today, guys. We're going to talk about a man most people from the east of the Niger hate more than the devil itself. In fact, that name is becoming an abomination to even mention. It is no other than the current executive governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma. Many have called him the Supreme Court governor. Now then talk I just they talk waiting they don't talk already. But that's the truth. The Buhari and the APC Supreme Court affirmed his governorship even when he did not win election in Imo State. I think he was not even second or third on the ballot. Anyways, I beg, let's dig in. A lot of Ndigbo felt the governor crossed a red line on some of the words and things he said during Chief Iwanyanwu's 80th year symposium in Owerri, Imo State. In honesty, I myself felt the same way. In fact, I felt some kind of way about Hope Uzodinma since he and his puppet masters stole the mandate of Imo people through the Supreme Court. He doesn't even feel right to even call him His Excellency, knowing he's not the guy Imo people voted for. In his speech, Hope said that Ndigbo, we are not playing the right politics at the center, that our can-do-it-myself attitude is not serving us right. What does that mean? Before that, he referred to Nwe speech, the former president of Nwe Eze, of how Ndigbo were deliberately schemed out of politics at the national level. I think this fake governor has gone bonkers, Anyways, I've always said that Ndigbo need a new political elite. The kind of politicians that are representing them right now are just all these food is ready politicians, with the exception of just a few that we don't really need to mention now. What does anyone expect from the Abuja and Kabal stooge anyways, being Hope Uzodinma? The fact that Hope, in front of all the dignitaries and live on a national television, chastised Ndigbo just to make his puppet masters happy and continue gaining their trust is a very dangerous one. Very dangerous, especially to the Imo people. I was really angry watching that speech. But let's be honest, I blame Igbo leaders and the Ndigbo collectively that Hope Uzodinma is serving as an executive governor in Douglas House to start with. Where were Ndigbo when Buhari and the cabals installed their errand boy to do their dirty work against the people under the disguise of the Supreme Court? I didn't hear a collective strong protest from Ndigbo. Igbo leaders were just murmuring like they lost their voices. After a while, everybody went about their businesses, not knowing the monster they let into the chicken's house. Look what the man is doing in Imo State, killing off Igbo youths, supposedly the future of Igbo race. Didn't they say the youth are the leaders of tomorrow? You come out on the street and they will tag you a non-government or ESN and just kill you off. Listen, let me tell Ndigbo, especially the youth, you must begin to take politics seriously. Not this hustling mentality all the time. And not the money politics, the one they buy out your conscience and your vote during election. No, not at all. You must begin to identify your real leaders. The ones that listen to you. Not the Abuja puppets, and all these the rest that you have in the southeast there. It is your future that is at stake. Most of your so-called leaders are already compromised. They are political jobbers. They have no vision of what Igbo land should be like. You don't even fathom in their calculations. It's all about power, their immediate family, and their pocket. Okay, why do you think the power at the center always say that Ndigbo does not matter politically? It is because they know Ndigbo does not have politicians with vision or a political roadmap for Ndigbo. They are jobbers, political jobbers. They are content to be given scrums. It is clear that Hope Uzodinma is playing the script. He's ready to sell everybody. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this to Igbo youths. You need a new political class and a political roadmap. You would think that Ndigbo would have made an example of Hope Uzodinma, so others don't follow this his footstep. But I know it's not late. Ndigbo must wake up. He must be made an example of, including his puppet masters. So this does not become prevalent. Elections are coming next year, and they are probably planning to repeat the same game. You must shine your eyes. This must never be allowed again anywhere in the southeast. It was not just an insult to the Imo state people. It was a collective insult to Ndigbo. I'm hoping they learned a lesson that your enemy is not just outside, but can also be within yourself, within your cycle. Hope Uzodinma in that speech showed that he is not one of Ndigbo. Even common termites underneath the ground knows the scheme against the southeast in national politics, controlled by a certain few individuals. But Hope is saying before Ndigbo participate, they need to apologize to Nigeria. Like I said earlier, the blame is on Ndigbo for letting Abuja steal the mandate of Imo people. It was a perfect opportunity for Igbo leaders to unify the people against a common oppressor, especially after their years of leadership failures that brought about people like somebody like Nnamdi Kanu. They failed to do so because they have no Igbo vision or political roadmap for development of Ndigbo in a failed state called Nigeria. Hope Uzodinma as the governor of Imo State is an indictment to leadership failure for the southeast political elites. I just hope there is no other Hope Uzodinma waiting and ready to spill Igbo blood for personal grandiose. Like I said, elections are by the corner. You see Ebonyi State, watch out, keep your eyes open. It could happen there. They couldn't do that in Anambra. Anambra get men now, they no fit. But Ebonyi might be the weak link. They will simply compensate Omahi with a senatorial seat. That will be it. Then their minions, including the army and the Bubago, will start killing anyone who asks questions. Ihe na-eme Ndigbo si n'ime ụlọ. You all must be vigilant. Ọzọ emekwana. The Supreme Court governor told Ndigbo to ask for forgiveness from Nigeria before they can play national politics. This guy get mind though. He wants the Igbo nation to play politics of subjugated people like him and few other food is ready Igbo politicians. It is obvious these guys have no vision for the region. Most of them are just out there for their pocket. Imagine after the genocide they called civil war and no real reconciliation, the victim should now ask for forgiveness. You see the mindset of this guy and his cohorts. That's why he's running a killer squad in the name of Ebubago, killing Imo youths just for power and to show loyalty to his puppet masters. Listen, God and the blood of the innocent spilled will not forgive Ndigbo in general if they don't make Hope Uzodinma answer for the chaos and death in Imo State. Imo stinks with death, innocent death, families traumatized, properties destroyed. Wherever you are as an Igbo youth, It is time to reflect and tell yourself the truth. We have no real leaders. Now is the time to identify leaders that listens to Ndigbo. Begin to align. Vote them into corridors of power on every level of government, starting from the southeast. Perhaps, or let's begin to create a new political elite and a political roadmap for what it is to be Igbo. The time for Igbo Enwe Eze is over. Igbo must Nwe Eze, or at least liver-gutted leaders that we can trust collectively to speak for Ndigbo. That's why we have monsters like Hope Uzodinma eating up our children and traumatizing a generation. Nobody is holding these individual money bags in politics accountable. Nobody. They are not accountable for anything. They are just out there for their own pocket, for their own ambition. There is no Igbo roadmap. That is one thing we must start having. Anyways, my people, I will leave this at this. Anyways, please have your say at the comment section. Let us know what you think. Also, like the video, subscribe, and click the notification button so you'll be the first to have access once we upload a new video. We still have a lot coming your way. This is the Village Square Talk. Thank you guys. I appreciate your support and continue to support. You have a wonderful day.